it's Nelly. Did you miss me? Did you guys forget about me? I know it's been a very long time since I was I don't even know how to talk anymore. It's been that long. It's been about 3 weeks since my last upload, and I never intended to go this long without uploading a video, but I've been dealing with a lot of personal stuff, like family stuff, so I kind of needed to take a step back from YouTube for a little bit and just spend some time with family and kind of regroup. You guys know that we did lose someone that we cared for very, very much in our family, and I don't know, I just feel like I thought a week was gonna be okay, but every time I tried to film, it was just it just wouldn't come out right. So I needed to take some time off, and that also gave me a little bit of time to work on the store. We have new arrivals coming on June 4th. I'm gonna be doing a video with all of our new arrivals, and I'm so excited for you guys to see everything, how I style everything, and everything is super affordable, so that is great. I'm also wearing contacts. Can you guys notice? Did you guys notice? These are light brown contacts. I'm gonna have the contacts down below, as well as I think I have a coupon code, like a $10 off or 10% off coupon code. So I'm gonna leave that down below if you wanna check out these contacts. Today I am going to be doing a review slash first impressions on the new Covergirl. This package weighs so much. When I got this in the mail, I literally freaked out. I was like, what is in that box? It weighs so much. I get my packages sent to my grandma's house, and when I received this box, my grandma was like, Nelly, you got something really big, and whatever it is, you need to give me one. So I was like, yes, I have to give my grandma one of these foundation, so hopefully they're good because I promised her that I was. So today we are going to be, I can't even hold it up, it is super duper heavy. I'm going to be doing a first impression and a review on the new, let me move some stuff out of the way because this box is huge, on the new Covergirl TruBlend Matte Foundation. And again, they sent me all of the shades, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with all of them. Okay. Ow. We're just gonna go ahead and try them out and wear them, see how they wear throughout the day. It's kind of late in the day. It's actually 4:20 in the afternoon right now, but I go to bed pretty late, so I figured that I would just show you guys how the foundation wears throughout the rest of my day. Like, I have to cook dinner, do laundry. So I figured I would just check in throughout the rest of my afternoon and let you guys know how the foundation wears and all that. I haven't seen anybody's review on this foundation just because I wanted mine to be honest and truthful. I didn't want anybody's opinion to kind of influence my own opinion, because even though if you don't mean that to happen, sometimes it does kind of happen. They have some new primers. They have this is a color neutralizer, a skin smoothing, a pore minimizer, and then they have an illuminating one. So I'm not sure which one I am going to use, to be honest, because I feel like I have all of the above. Like, I have some redness around my nose. My pores can definitely use the help. My texture can definitely use the help, and I love a glowy finish. So I'm not sure what to use. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go in with, I'm gonna mix them. Let's just mix them. I'm gonna go in with the skin smoothing one first, and I am just going to, or should I do the pores? Oh, so many options. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the smoothing one first, and this is what this looks like. And I'm just going to put this all over my skin. Alright, so looking at myself in the mirror, I don't really see that it smoothed out my skin a ton. I do feel my skin super duper soft, but I can still see like some texture, if you know what I'm saying, but it does feel really, really nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the Pore-Minimizing one. This is the purple one. The Pore-Minimizing one, it's a purple shade. I don't know if the camera is picking it up because my lights are super duper bright. So I am going to apply this right here where I have some pores. Alrighty, so the Pore-Minimizer one is on. Again, I don't feel like it did an amazing job at minimizing my pores. I did see that it did a good job kind of blurring them out, but they are still there. So it did do a little something, but it wasn't like a lot. So I mean, it's okay. Primers retail for $8.49, and again, there is 4 of them. So moving on to the foundation, I have it pulled up on my phone just so that I can read it and I don't miss anything. So there is 40 shades to choose from, and the foundation retails for $8.49. You can buy it off of Amazon or off of Walgreens, and they have, like I said, 40 different shades, and there's 4 different undertones. So you have light, medium, tan, and deep. So most likely you will be able to find your shade, which that is freaking awesome, because that means that everybody is included, which is so important. I love that. And then it says it's a matte formula that isn't drying or cakey, which I am very interested to see that, because whenever I do wear more of a matte foundation, I do tend to get cakey, and I do tend to have a little bit of some dry patches here and there. So it claims to have a 12-hour comfort matte, which I'm not going to be wearing it for 12 hours because I started a little bit later on in the day, but I think I'm going to get a good 8 hours of wear because I go to bed pretty late. And then it also says that it's pore minimizing, which I love, and I definitely need that. It has an oil control, and it says that it is transfer resistant. So we're going to put all that to the test. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to do half of my face with the Beauty Blender, half of my face with the brush to see how we like the application. So this is what the foundation looks like. It's in a nice sleek bottle. You pop the cap open and it does come with a pump. Alrighty, so I am going to be going in with the shade M50. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the brush, and to apply it, I am using a Morphe E44. So I am going to just dot this all over this side, and I'm going to start with a little bit and see if we can build it up. Okay, yeah, I think this color is going to work. It looks a little bit darker in the bottle than it is in person. Okay, so that actually looks really pretty. Okay, so that is one side of my face using the brush, and I did 1 pump, and honestly, I love the finish of the foundation. I feel like it filled in my pores, like compared one side to the other. I definitely feel like it definitely filled in my pores, and I have a nice natural finish. I know it claims to be a matte foundation, but can you guys see that it has a nice natural glow? Now, I do have to say that it's definitely not a full coverage. If you look closely into my skin right here, you can see my freckles, and you can still see some of the redness in this area, but it does not look cakey, and it does not look like it's a lot, but it definitely does need another layer in order to make it a full coverage foundation. So I'm gonna go ahead and take another pump, so 1 pump on the back of my hand, and I'm going to apply and see how that looks. That is such a beautiful finish. Like, can you guys see that finish? Oh my god, it's such a beautiful finish, and it does not look cakey. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side of my face using my beauty sponge. I am going to be using the Morphe sponge, so I'm gonna go ahead and wet this really quickly, and then I will be back to apply it. This is actually 2 layers with the sponge, and it's not as full coverage as it is with the brush. I feel like I get more coverage using the brush, and I actually prefer the finish of the brush a little bit better than I do with the sponge, which I did not think that was going to happen, because usually for the most part I always like the sponge side a little bit more, but for this particular foundation I actually prefer the side with the brush more than I do the sponge. So this is what my skin is looking like once the foundation is completely applied. I have 2 layers on both sides, except the side where I applied it with the sponge. I had to go in with the 3rd layer just to make it even to the brush side, because the brush definitely gives you a lot more coverage than the sponge does. So I did have to go in with a third layer on the sponge side. So I actually really like the finish of this foundation, and I hope I continue to like the finish. You can definitely see that you have foundation on, don't get me wrong, but it looks flawless, and my skin has like a natural radiance to it, which I really like. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my face. It is currently 5 o'clock, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my face. I'm gonna show you guys how it looks, and then I will check in throughout the night to see how the foundation is holding up. So I'm gonna quickly do my face, and then I will be right back. These contacts are freaking me out because they look so freaking natural. Anyways, so I went ahead and did a super duper quick face. I added some eyeliner to my lower lashes. I smoked it out a little bit. I applied some bronzer, highlight, a little bit of blush, and a nude lip. And this is what my face is looking like so far. I do have to say that I really like this foundation. I did not set it with powder. The only thing that I set with powder was my under eyes. I didn't set my face with powder because it does say that it's a matte foundation. My skin, it does not feel or look like a matte foundation. It definitely felt like it had a little bit of a nice natural glow, but I really like it. I go ahead and check back a little bit later. It is 5:40 right now, so I'll check in like at around 8 and see how the foundation is holding up. So far I like it. Alrighty, so I'll see you guys soon. Okay, so it is currently 8:56. I've had the foundation on now so I started like around 4-ish, right? 4:30, 5:30, 6:30, 7:30, 8:30. Okay, so I've had the foundation on for about 4 hours at this point, maybe a little less than 4 hours, and so far so good. So I just had pasta. That's what I made for dinner, and that is a very greasy food, and I actually see the foundation, I don't know, I feel like the foundation stayed put. It did come off just a tiny bit, but nothing crazy. I've had worse foundations. The blush is still there, the highlight is still there. My face is not intensely oily, it's not cakey, and it actually looks pretty good, you guys. It is kind of sort of caking up and creasing around my nose area. I don't know if you can see that, but that always happens to me with foundation. It doesn't matter how good the foundation is, that always happens to me. So yeah, but I'm pretty impressed, and this foundation is only $8, which blows my mind. So yeah, I am going to wear it for a little bit longer. I'm gonna go watch some TV and kind of let my food digest, and then I will be back. I'm thinking like around 10-ish, maybe 11-ish, and I'll let you guys know my final thoughts. So alrighty, you guys, I am back for the final update of the night. Lashes are off, contacts are off. I am ready to go to bed. Oh, and the ponytail is off. Can we talk about how much my hair has grown? I am actually very proud of how much my hair is growing. Very happy about that. So without lashes, my eyes look tiny. Okay, so it is currently 11:07 at nighttime. 11:07, and I am ready for my final checkup. So checkup sounds like I'm going to the doctor. I need to go to bed. It's past my bedtime. So final thoughts on the foundation. It's been 4:30, 5:30, 6:30, 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11. So it has been 7 hours, and I wish I would have started this a little bit sooner, but I'm sorry, you guys. I work all day. I'm finally off for summer next week. I am going to be on here so much starting next week, but today I had to start my video as soon as I got home from work. But anyways, so this is what the foundation is looking like after 7 hours and a half of wear. It does still look so good. Like, it looks It looks so pretty. I mean, the blush has definitely faded. The bronzer, it looks so pretty. It looks like I just applied the foundation. I feel like it looks better now than when I first applied it, to be quite honest. And it claims to be a matte foundation, but I don't see any dry patches, first of all, which that tends to happen to me when I wear a dry foundation, like a matte foundation. So I don't see any dryness, and I don't know, it just looks so natural. My skin looks really, it looks really pretty, and it's only $8, to be quite honest. This might be my new favorite drugstore foundation. It looks so pretty. I can't stop looking at myself. So my overall thoughts are that I really do like this foundation. I think you can't beat it for the price. And can you see my skin? Like, it just looks so freaking pretty. Like, it looks like I just applied it. It does not look worn. And it is worn. Like, I freaking love it. Yeah, I am going to have a link down below where you can go ahead and purchase this foundation. This video is not sponsored. I think I don't know if I added that in the beginning, in the intro, but if I didn't, now you know this is not a sponsored video. I am doing the video because I want to do the video. So that is pretty much it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you go. Hit the like button if you enjoyed, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. Hit it, hit it, hit it. Alrighty, you guys, I love you, and I will see you very soon with a new video. Mwah.